What's going on, guys? In this video I want to go over something, how to kind of mark up your charts. But before I get into it, I just released something very cool. So I've been running Evolution Traders now for about 4.5 5 years. Started off teaching a lot of equities and options trading, have kind of transitioned a little bit more into people who trade futures, specifically the NASDAQ 100, and specifically for prop firms, kind of going over some scalping strategies. Now, as you know, market conditions are definitely changing, and the ranges, the volatility, everything is evolving, so to speak, right? Are we going to kind of go back to the day and times where, the market was up or down 1% or 1.5% versus, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9%, 12% intraday? I don't really know, but what I do know is that there is adjustments that need to be made. And again, if you're very new to trading or you've been trading for a while, you can find these times very difficult. So I run Evolution Traders, which offers a lot of great content. I mean, there's hours and hours and hours of video lesson in my education channels in there. Every time there's some new update or some new adjustment that I'm personally doing with my trading, I'll make a video. I do my best to answer every single question in there every single day in a lot of the text channels. But what I'm going to start focusing on going forward is bringing on a little bit more of a serious trader, or maybe someone who is just kind of, at that cusp of breaking even, making a little bit of money. Maybe you have a problem with over trading. Maybe you have a little bit of a problem with, over leveraging and getting yourself into some sticky situations. What I'm going to do is offer a 30-day mentorship group coaching. And here's what it's going to entail: Mondays and Fridays. Okay. And there's a specific reason why I chose Mondays and Fridays. A lot of people don't like to trade Fridays, but Fridays is a perfect day to recap a lot of what the week has done and get ready for the next week. And there's always a really good trade early on Friday. So Mondays to kind of start the week and get us going. And Fridays, I'm going to be doing a pre-market analysis where I'm going to be showing you guys my screen. I'm going to be marking out the levels that I'm going to be ready to trade. And I'm going to be doing a 2 to 2.5 hour live trading session with those of you guys in that mentorship program. And then from there, we're going to roll into the bigger community with everyone else in the regular chat channels, and then just kind of trade the rest of the day. But what this is going to focus on is you're going to get 4 weeks of one-on-one mentorship where you can jump on the call with me and not just watch my screen. I know there's a lot of people out there on YouTube who do trading, or other discords or other communities that offer these type of services, but a lot of them, you can't speak to the trader, you can't speak to the educator, you have to just type things out, and sometimes we miss price action. This is going to be a live interactive call where not only can you watch me trade and we can trade together, win and lose, but at least set up our levels and have our bias and our thesis that makes sense, right? And have setups to trade that are not just shooting from the seat of your chair, but basically, following a type of strategy, following the price action. And you'll be able to jump on that call. And again, you can wish to participate, meaning you can jump on the microphone or your cell phone, and while you're watching the trading, you can communicate with not only myself, but the other traders in the room. So if you have questions, or we have ideas, or maybe you see something that I don't see, and maybe I can kind of deter you from something that I personally wouldn't take, we can all get interactive in that. And if you just choose to just watch the live trading, and you just choose to maybe recap after, I'm going to have a private channel where all sessions are going to be recorded. Okay. And they're going to be uploaded inside that group mentorship channel, so we can go back and watch that trading. And then after that, each and every single day, what I'm going to do is I'm going to recap the trade. So what I'm going to be looking for is at least 1 to 3 setups that make sense technically and that are in line, okay, that are in line with our trading style and our risk management plan. And then we're going to look to take those 1 to 3 trades. So if you're trying to pass a prop firm, if you're trying to get a payout, this is something that's going to be really great for you. It's going to be on Mondays and it's going to be on Fridays. Again, all shows, all trading is going to be recorded. So even if you have to miss a day due to work or personal obligations, you can definitely come back and watch the recording after the fact, and then there'll always be an update as well. And then for that 30 days as well, not only are you going to get access to that, but you're going to get access to the entire community as well as my course. So if you want to go over some extra curriculum and material outside of the one-on-one sessions, or the group sessions, I should say, that's going to be available to you for 30 days. What this is meant to do is to jumpstart you into the right direction and to kind of find that niche, find that trading style that's going to work for you. Okay, it's going to be $99 for the 30 days. There's no monthly membership. After the 30 days, you can choose to stick around in the room, in the community, or you can choose to go on your own way and do it by yourself. I would definitely recommend to stick around the community and become a lifetime member to Evolution Traders. But again, 30 days I feel is enough time to learn one-on-one, especially when you can communicate and you can talk in real time with myself and the other group members. If that's something that's going to be interesting to you, and maybe you want to learn how I'm marking up my charts, learn what setups I'm taking, because a lot of times, you know, when you watch videos and you watch different educational material, it's kind of like, okay, do this, do that, do this, do that. And a lot of times trading is not so much of do this, but what is the trader doing? You know, there's some times where, yeah, maybe I want a 25, 35, 45 point profit, but hey, sometimes traders are waiting for that exact level to hit, and then it never gets there, and then the trade turns around and they end up losing money. Versus maybe I seen something pop up on the chart where I'll take 20 points and I don't really, not going to be too hard of a stiffler to get my 30 or 35 points on that move, because there was something that I noticed on the chart in real time, and that might be beneficial. So if you want to take jump into this access and you want to be able to trade with myself, and you want to get involved in these live trading sessions, these coaching sessions, these mentorship sessions, definitely take advantage. It's 99 bucks, guys. If you can't pass a few evaluations, if you can't get paid, then I didn't really do my job that well. If you don't come out of the 30 days at least learning something, then I didn't really do my job that well. And I really take a lot of pride in, you know, not only my coaching, but my trading as well. I do this full time. So I'm really focused on everything that I've learned personally in the last 12 and a half, almost 13 years. And again, it's not that expensive. It's not something that, you know, you're going to have to go mortgage the wife and the kids for. It's 99 bucks, guys. A lot of you guys, you know, are spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on these evaluations and just kind of spinning your wheels in the mud, when realistically, we don't need to do that. I want to prevent you from over leveraging yourself and spending too much money when you don't really need to do that. So again, if you're interested in it, it's going to be the first link down in this video. Again, appreciate all of you guys for watching. Also, I'm only going to allow 15 people. That way it's not too chaotic. So I'll run these every 30 days, but it will be for 15 students, or I don't like to call you guys students, 15 traders, right? Because you guys are my peers. You guys are my equal. We're all doing this together. So for 15 traders, every 30 days, I can bring in a new group. And hey, maybe you need an extra 30 days. You can always come back into another bootcamp session for another 30 days. But they will be for a 30-day period. Again, this is not a monthly reoccurring fee. It's a one-time $99, just paying for my time, basically, because again, you know, I mean, I have to charge for my time. I would be a fool to lie to you guys and say that I'm not going to charge for my time. But again, I don't feel that it's anything that extravagant for what I'm going to be providing. So if that's interesting to you, the link's down in the description box below. Hopefully we can get 15 people jam-packed. And hey, if we can get 15 people, you know, by tomorrow, or hell, even if we can get 10 people by tomorrow, let's kickstart this off tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Let's get into that session, guys. Let's attack these charts and let's make some money. I'll see all of you guys on the inside.